Have you ever heard someone say they don't remember what happened during hypnosis? Maybe they experienced a session, came out of it feeling refreshed, but had little or no memory of what was said. This phenomenon, known as hypnotic amnesia, is one of the most fascinating aspects of hypnosis. But why does it happen? Is it real memory loss? A psychological trick? Or something else entirely? Hypnotic amnesia refers to the temporary or selective inability to recall information after a hypnotic session. It can be spontaneous, meaning it happens naturally, or it can be suggested by the hypnotherapist as part of the session. This doesn't mean the memories are gone forever. It simply means they are inaccessible at that moment. For example, a person under hypnosis may be given the suggestion that when they wake up, they won't remember a certain phrase or detail discussed during the session. Later, they may find themselves unable to recall it, even when trying. However, in many cases, the memory can return if prompted or if the suggestion is lifted. To understand why hypnosis can affect memory, we need to look at how memory itself works. Memory is not like a video recorder. It's a constructive process, meaning our brains store, retrieve, and sometimes even alter information based on emotions, focus, and suggestion. Hypnosis works primarily with the subconscious mind, which controls automatic processes, habits, and emotions. During hypnosis, the brain may enter a more focused yet relaxed state, shifting the way it processes and stores memories. Studies using brain scans have shown that hypnosis can influence activity in the frontal and temporal lobes, which are responsible for attention, memory, and recall. One theory is that hypnosis reduces activity in the default mode network, the part of the brain responsible for self-awareness and reflection. When this network is downregulated, memories may become less accessible because the brain is not processing experiences in the same analytical way as in a normal waking state. A key question is, does hypnosis truly erase memory, or does it simply make it harder to access? Research suggests that in most cases, hypnotic amnesia is not true memory loss, but rather a temporary disconnection from conscious recall. One experiment demonstrated this clearly. Participants were hypnotized and given a suggestion that they would forget a list of words after the session. When they woke up, they couldn't recall the words. But when placed back into hypnosis and told they could now remember, the words returned instantly. This suggests that the memories were never erased, just temporarily inaccessible. In everyday life, we experience similar moments. Ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? Only to remember later? This is an example of retrieval failure. The information is still there, but at that moment, your brain isn't able to access it. Hypnotic amnesia works in a similar way, except that it's often induced intentionally. Not everyone experiences memory loss during hypnosis, and when they do, different factors can affect how strong it is. The depth of hypnosis plays a role. As the deeper a person goes into hypnosis, the more likely they are to experience amnesia, especially if suggested. Some people are naturally more hypnotizable than others, meaning they are more likely to respond to suggestions of forgetting. Expectations also matter. If a person believes they will forget the experience, they are more likely to do so. Hypnotic amnesia is more likely to occur when it serves a purpose, such as reducing anxiety by blocking out stressful thoughts. One of the biggest myths about hypnosis is that it can permanently erase memories. While hypnosis can help people reframe or suppress distressing memories, there is no scientific evidence that it can permanently delete information from the brain. What hypnosis can do is change how a person perceives or reacts to a memory. For example, in trauma therapy, hypnosis can help someone revisit a painful event and experience it from a different perspective, reducing emotional distress without erasing the actual memory. Hypnotic amnesia isn't just an interesting phenomenon. It has real applications in therapy and behavioral change. Some people use hypnosis to help them forget cravings for cigarettes, junk food, or other unwanted habits. Hypnosis can help someone temporarily forget distressing thoughts or fears, allowing them to process emotions more gradually. In medical hypnosis, patients can be guided to forget or dissociate from pain sensations. In stage hypnosis, hypnotic amnesia is often used as entertainment, such as making someone forget their own name or a number. but in clinical practice, it is used to help people regain control over their thoughts and behaviors. In most cases, memories that seem to be lost during hypnosis can be recalled if the hypnotic suggestion is lifted. A hypnotherapist might say something like, "When I count to 3, all memories will return to you." And just like that, the person can remember everything clearly. However, there is an ethical debate about using hypnosis to recover lost memories, especially in cases of trauma. Memory is highly malleable, and hypnosis can sometimes lead to false memories, where a person remembers something that never actually happened. This is why hypnosis should be used carefully when dealing with memory retrieval. Hypnotic amnesia is a fascinating demonstration of the mind's ability to control what we remember and what we forget. While hypnosis can temporarily block memories, it does not permanently erase them. Instead, it alters accessibility, showing just how flexible and powerful our subconscious truly is. So the next time you hear someone say, "I don't remember what happened during hypnosis," you'll know. It's not because the memory is gone, but because their mind, for now, has chosen not to recall it. And that, in itself, is proof of how deep hypnosis really goes. Have you ever experienced memory loss during hypnosis? Let me know in the comments.